Come on. I would have thought this would have been easier. It's not as if you're searching for me. Hi guys. You know, a thought has been running through my mind for quite a while now, and that is that I haven't really reviewed any movies for quite some time. I mean, sure, I did the Camp Blood films with the film interpreter, and I also did a martial arts movie, Fist of Death, ages ago, but since then, all I've been really doing is video game reviews. But fear thee not, mateys, I have found another martial arts movie for all of you to see, and this one happens to star Jackie Chan himself! In some parts of the movie, anyway. Okay, before I start this review, let's have a little history lesson about this movie. And to start with, it had some very questionable release issues, as it's been released on many dates, when in fact the movie was made in 1971 and was shown in theatres in 1973. Strange that they waited 2 years to release this, but even more stranger is that it was taken from theatres, re-edited, and released in 1979 as a new movie with the title Master with Cracked Fingers. Also, I do want to make a point that Jackie does appear in this movie, but only for a few scenes, as after Snakes in the Eagle's Shadow and Drunken Master were released, the director could no longer afford him. So the production team had a stand-in to film the rest. Oh, and stills shots from Drunken Master and other movies too. Also, I just wanted to point out also that on the cover of the DVD is a shot of him from Wheels on Meals, and on the back more Drunken Master footage and some other movies that I can't really tell. So, we're off to a good start then. So with that all out of the way, let's take a look and see if this messy movie holds up. So we begin with a guy practicing his martial arts, and he's apparently so good that he appears to be breaking the music in the movie. We're then showing him beating up a scarecrow, some pots with birds in them, and vegetables hanging around it? Okay. We then cut to 3 men wearing bags over their heads and fighting it out in his home. And can I just say how brilliant the cinematography is when the cameraman forgets there's 3 men there? Seriously, what's wrong with him? Cameraman, if you could just, it's a little thing, it's something you get trained to do. So if you could be so kind to move the camera! I can't see Billy from Power Rangers in this frame. So 2 of them say they don't want to kill a guy, and this does not please their master, who I guess is this guy.
Perhaps you're thinking of quitting our organization, huh?
Under the circumstances, yes, sir.
No, I will deal with it. The only way you leave this organization is by death.
Master?
I shall fight you unarmed.
Cocky.
And blindfolded.
Wait, what the hell? Okay, so they start their best dance choreography, and the Super Sentai rejects get their asses kicked.
Too quick! Take care of my son! What about you? Do as I say, don't I? You go!
While Billy runs away, the other stays and fights to the death. Nice use of the effects there, guys. Oh, you made me spit out my cranberry juice. We then cut to a little boy watching a martial arts master teaching his students, and oh my god, the camera quality is terrible! And I think at one point the sun reflects onto it, making the colour go crazy. Jesus! Anyway, the master notices the kid copying his moves and isn't pleased with this at all, and tells the boy that if he wants to learn, he has to pay for it. The boy then says that he sadly doesn't have any money, and is told that if he doesn't have money, he can't be trained. The boy is naturally annoyed by this and declares that he will find another master who will teach him and won't ask a penny. Kinda stretching the odds there, kid. After a little pointless talk to, introduce the sister of the story, the little boy, who we know as Jackie, interesting name choice there, storms off and bumps into a bum, who is a little too interested in the little boy if you ask me. Also, I don't like how he's looking at Jackie. The beggar offers to train Jackie how to fight, and of course Jackie doesn't believe him and begins to fight the old man and of course gets pushed to the floor. Jackie then pleads the beggar to teach him, and the beggar tells him to meet him at night in the woods. In secret. This is becoming more questionable. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to have this on standby.
We will begin by placing you in this bag. It is filled with magical powers. First, you must remove all your clothes.
Here, I'm ready.
Remove your pants, too.
Oh my god, what the f*** am I watching? And to top it off, the bag is full of snakes? Okay, now this is a really bad touch zone here. Oh god, he's chasing him now. Stop it, please, for the love of Bellamy Carter's love child. Stop! Okay, that's it. Stop! Excuse me a second. Still don't feel clean. So, after that, the beggar starts training him by blindfolding him, then doing some kind of crane stance while a fire is right behind Jackie, and to tease him more, he's holding a roasted chicken in front of him. Okay, I know in some martial arts movies, or in real life for that matter, that Kung Fu masters have to be strict and use unusual teaching methods in order to help their students learn something, but this is just downright bullying right here. After some more scenes of Jackie training, we cut to years later and holy I don't feel. Also, funny note, why are both Jackie and the beggar in completely different locations? Wait, what? That was fast? Okay, so Jackie and his sister start bantering and showing off some of their martial arts moves until their father interrupts them.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Dad.
Studying the martial arts.
Okay, seriously guys? If you want to keep our attention, then you have to... Holy crap! Is that Yoon Bu? Hold on just a second. Oh my god, it really is him! Wow, small world after all. Who'd have thought? Oh, to explain to the audience who this person I'm talking about is, Yoon Bu is a martial artist and actor who has starred in many films with both Jackie Chan and legendary director and actor Sammo Hung. They have been together from childhood and they have made some really impressive movies, including all of these. So, it's a little surprising to find him in this movie and playing a thief, no less. So he goes to the restaurant that Jackie's working at and orders a meal with the money he stole. But as he was enjoying the meal, the man he stole the money from comes back to confront him. After being poorly humiliated, he runs away without paying. After some more boring and almost pointless shots of the chef cooking the meal, the guy with the bird gets bored too and decides that he ain't gonna pay and proceeds to beat up the owner. But thankfully Jackie comes back in time to save the day. And with this comes one of the better scenes from the movie, simply because it's really Jackie Chan who's fighting the bird guy. It also seems to remind me of a better movie fight with a bird guy too. After the bird guy runs away, Yun shows up complimenting Jackie and tells him he wants to talk to him.
Good. He has enemies now. Let's see where it leads.
I'm sorry. What?
He has enemies now. Let's see where it leads.
Let's see where this leads. What kind of teacher are you? Who says that about their own students? Later we see that the bird guy's boss isn't too happy about his gang getting their asses kicked by a waiter and orders them to not only take care of Jackie, but Yun as well. Meanwhile, Jackie's father found out that he's been fighting and tells him that he needs to be punished.
Yes, Father. I am to be punished.
Looks like the punishment is having a bad camera quality if you ask me. We then see that his punishment is collecting water from a well. Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Gotcha, you thief!
Wait, what? Stop doing that! God damn it, director! So after accidentally pushing an old lady that Yun claims to be his grandma, the bird guy comes back and beats them both up. Jackie notices this and goes and fights them. And it also leads to another jump cut, but this time it was a decent jump cut. And this time the boss is pretty pissed about it and tells them that they need to teach that waiter a lesson. So the bird guy asks his men if they have any ideas and... Oh, for God's sakes! Stop doing that! Now that we see Jackie's father is really angry that he's been fighting again and proceeds to throw flowers at him. Then it turns into one of the most awkward comedy moments in the movie. How many flowers does this guy have? Damn son, saving flowers. Later on, we see that Yun is asking for some food to be delivered to a place, and also tells Jackie not to deliver it, and yeah, it's a trap. So Jackie gets his ass kicked, and Yun, trying to run away, bumps into Jackie's sister and tells her that Jackie is in trouble. She tries to help, but of course gets caught by the gang. The Birdman threatens to maybe rape her, and Jackie gets enraged and fights them with the help of his sister. So they run after the bird guy, leading to a hilltop? Okay, what is this, and how did they get there so quickly? This ain't Kamen Rider. Makes sense with your fight location, guys. After beating these guys up, we then see that the beggar is a little annoyed at Jackie for the gang beating him up, and tells him off for it. Oh, by the way, that's not Jackie Chan anymore. And I just wanted to say, who gives this guy the right to tell him off for following his father's orders? Okay, I know he's Jackie's Kung Fu master, but there's just no need to tell him off and beat him with a stick for following his father's wishes to not fight. We then cut to... Oh look, Jackie Chan's in this scene. We then see Jackie's father is also angry at him and tells him that his punishment is to stick his hands into broken glass and... Whoa! Too close to the eye there, cameraman. Holy crap, he actually did it!
Oh, how cruel.
The beggar then helps to heal his hand with black paint is what it appears to be. We then... Okay, I've just had enough of this. For f***'s sake, stop jump cutting like that! The hell's going on? Now, and wait a second. Is that the same guy from Drunken Master? You know, the teacher, that guy with the one beard moustache thing? Anyway, he's threatening an old guy and... Oh my god! I'm starting to lose my patience with the...
Teacher!
Touch me, do what you want to. Say no, then I just need you, babe. You're gonna drive me insane.
Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay, guys. Don't worry about me, I'm okay. But I have to ask you guys one question. Why are there so many jump cuts in this movie? Oh, okay, look. I knew going into this movie, fully aware that there was going to be some cuts in the movie to other martial arts movies, but this? This is being lazy and stupid, and I can't tell you enough that... Oh, my head doesn't feel good. I'm gonna lie down for a little bit. Oh god, this movie's gonna be the death of me, I just know it. We then cut to a... No, 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 no. Oh, I'm going to get through this movie, even if I have to kill myself in the end. Oh. So after that, Jackie and the beggar turns up to whatever the his name is place to mock him. The guy then does... Oh my god. That's better. The beggar then tells Jackie to go back home and they have a weird game of dominoes. What? Okay, after the beggar wins by cheating, of course, we then get our fight and... Oh dear God!
You look like a frightened hen.
I intend to thrash you using the style of the hawk. Oh.
That kind of sounded like an owl to me. Finally, they start fighting, and... the boss's right-hand man takes over, and then after healing up, he...
That spinach is good. Now it's time for my Popeye special. Get out of the way, Fats. I don't want you to get hurt.
What is this movie? I swear to God, I don't know what I'm watching anymore. I know it's trying to be funny, but the comedy is so out there that it comes off as stupid in some places, and then, well, we have this! This fight scene. My God! I honestly don't know how to react anymore. It's amusing for sure, but some bits just don't make any bloody sense. Oh, thankfully after that, we cut back to Jackie doing his job until he hears a woman crying for help, and it turns out to be those thugs again. And after helping her out of the house, we then get Jackie's father enjoying a walk? That's kind of an awkward cut there. During his walk, the father meets up with one of the gang's leaders, and it turns out that Jackie's real father was the Yellow Ranger from the beginning, which means this guy, his adoptive father, was Billy. After discussing it, the guy just walks away, and also informs his leader, which is, I'm guessing, is the guy from the beginning, because he looks older now, which does make sense, and also, who is really in charge here? We've had Bird Guy, this guy, and now this guy, who I'm going to be calling Big Boss, and, oh god, it's so confusing, and you know what, I don't care anymore, and, whoa! Wow, what an entrance to a fight! And, wait, are they still fighting over the woman, or is this a different fight now? Well, as their leader, which I'm guessing is the Bird Guy now, tries to attack Jackie, but his father steps in to take the blow. And I guess you're asking, how did he get there so fast? Never explained! His father then says that they should move, and now Jackie's working at the docks? Jesus, that was a quick move. And after a few seconds of even starting his job, he gets into trouble, and I guess beats up the gang because we don't see it thanks to another bloody jump cut. So one of the leaders orders his men to burn Jackie's house to the ground, with his adopted father inside. His sister is of course devastated by this and chases after the men to get revenge. Which leads to nothing, because in the next scene the big boss tells his men to use Yun as bait to kill Jackie. This of course fails, but sadly Yun dies anyway. Which I call bullcrap, as if Jackie could survive a fall from a window to concrete floor, surely Yun could fall into a wooden ship and survive. But that, of course, would make sense now, wouldn't it? Jackie then challenges one of the leaders to fight to the death. After a much better fight scene where Jackie gets his ass handed to him until he kicks the guy in the dick. Literally, he finally beats him. The big boss was watching all of this somehow and says that they'll fight later on after Jackie's recovered, which leads to an obvious double training with his teacher while wearing a blindfold. Even though, even with the blindfold, we can clearly tell that ain't Jackie Chan anymore. After some more training while stealing some scenes from Drunken Master, we finally get to the final fight. Oh wait, Jackie needs to beat this guy first. Huh. Oh, and get used to not seeing Jackie's face because he ain't in this movie anymore. So after a pointless comedy fight, we finally get to the main fight of the movie. And I have to admit, the fight choreography ain't that bad. Oh wait, spoke too soon, because now obvious stand-in is using what his teacher calls the lightning fist. But it's clearly drunken boxing. So now the fight turns into a mess and...
What the hell was that?
Well, after that, we now see them fighting with weapons and... Oh my god! What's wrong with the camera? Why is it so bright now? Oh, anyway, after that, obvious stand-in gets a flashback and that somehow gives him the power to win and we get this.
This is yours now, Jackie Chan. You have earned it.
Why would you... Screw it, the movie's over!
So, how does this movie fare, guys?
It's f***ing awful.
The pacing is bad, the voice dubs can't save it, of course, the cinematography is bloody terrible, and the fact that they use scenes from other films just makes this movie much more terrible. And... those jump cuts. Now, to be fair, I can't blame this production team for some things, like for using a stand-in for Jackie Chan, because from what I found out, the production team couldn't afford him anymore after the release of his two hit movies. But that doesn't excuse the lazy mess of an edit they made in this movie. And it was really hard to understand what's going on half the time in the story, because at some points, there isn't one. Now, I can understand why some people would enjoy this movie, because it's a rare gem in Jackie Chan's career, and one of his first movies to ever be documented. It's just a shame for me, it looks like an absolute abomination of a messy movie. So with that, ends my review of this horrible, horrible movie. So if you excuse me, guys, I'm going to relieve myself of these memories. See you later, guys.
I'm awake and I'm alive, coming back from the other side, unaware of the